Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Green deflects the pass to the left side wing. For three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Moody. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
That was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Curry. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo, right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
Back to Green. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Lillard outside. And he's going for the lob. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
The Bucks trail. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bucks on D. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Butler. Green with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Brent. Still no points. Minute 32 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
First free throw is good. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Back to Lillard. Oh, Green with a block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
They get it again. And it's Butler with the jam.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Portis for three. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Here's Butler. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
36 seconds left in the first. Here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Sims. To stop the run, and the layup is good.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one's no good. Porter from outside. Pure from three-point range.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
That three's off the mark. Now the Warriors with it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. It's Podziemski on the wing. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And Portis understands his role in this offense, including when to look to score inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, B.A., it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Butler. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. On the wing, Porter. And here's Lopez. Knocked away. And stolen by Green. On the wing, Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo with it. Green picks him up. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 7. Butler on the wing. Butler! So crafty around the rim.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round, and he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
The Warriors leading. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. The shot by Butler, no good. The 3 from Prince. Nails it from 3. Prince has got 8.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
And here's Butler outside. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
They get it back. Here's Prince. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 4. To the paint. Here's Green. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
On the wing, Curry. He's got 9. Launches a 3. Butler can't get it to go. The 3, here's Lillard. The shot no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Lillard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Now Curry. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Lillard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact. While he was going up. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Oh, look at Butler. Focused as always.
Jimmy Butler is in the zone and he keeps finding shots.
Out left to the wing. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Here's Butler. Driving to the basket. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Give it up for your Box Breaker crew.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Lillard looking around. On the wing, Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside for Green. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Green's got 12.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Curry with it. Outside for Butler. Outside, Green. Back to Butler. The 3 ball. And that comes off the assist by Green. Butler's got 21.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Here's Golden State. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Bucks trail by 12. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becomes...
Wow! Lillard with the jam!
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Left side Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Substitution on the court.
That'll be a 5-second call. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 8 points. The Warriors lead by 10. Outside Butler. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Lillard converting inside.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14. The 3. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6.
53.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Warriors lead by 6. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Now Butler takes the 3. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Portis outside. Antetokounmpo with it. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Healed for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 7. Here's Porter. And he lays it up and in.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
On the wing, Green. Off the mark there with a 3. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Good.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Who is stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. It's stolen by Green. Healed from outside. Knocks down the long J. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And Damian Lillard one time rising up for everybody.
Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Love the hustle Kuzma's playing with here. Showed it there, capping off the break.
Outside heel. Green for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Lillard. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And it's all tied up. Lillard's got 21 points in the game.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Pass to Hield. Outside for Green. Got a piece of it. It was stolen by Lillard. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo to take the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Prince. Pass to Lillard. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, and they take the lead. Lillard's got 8 here in this quarter.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Curry, he's open. And the Warriors miss again.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And he's unable to get the second one. It's intercepted. The three from Prince. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Curry. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Curry. Laces one from 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And so it's Milwaukee with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the